Now Green. Here's Curry with the three. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Here's McCollum. The layup off target. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. It's a three-point game. Yes, that goes in. Curry's got 5 points so far.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And this team looking to get him the ball and get him in rhythm quickly.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
And Okongwu slams it in.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
And so here's Atlanta after the miss from Stephen Curry. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
And you don't like to concede the free throws, but it's better than getting flushed on. Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. He hits the second from the line. Curry with it. 5 points in the game. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And that one drops for him.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
Pass to Johnson. Back to McCollum. Back to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush. Perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
And now Curry running the floor all by himself.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
To the middle. Johnson. And it's Johnson with the jam.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, if Porzingis gets within arm's length of the hoop, he's not going to make many mistakes.
The Hawks trailed by 4 to the paint. Here's Johnson. Jimmy Butler pulls it in. Back to Curry. Screen by Porzingis to the inside. Off on the layup.
Great D. Affecting the shot, then crashing the board.
And a wide open look for Daniels. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson.
And look, Daniels knows he has to keep working on his jumper. And these kind of shots only improve his confidence.
Pass to Butler. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Curry with the 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. And here's Daniels. A 3 from McCollum. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Johnson. Outside Daniels. A second chance effort. Tries again. And the layup is good. Daniels has got 5.
Well, Daniels has good length. So this close in, he can use that to his advantage.
And the Warriors miss again. Pass to Alexander Walker. Shot from 12. At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Bucks on top. They lead by 1.
14.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
Down low. Here's Santos. The rebound by Johnson. The Hawks leading by 3. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Daniels. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Johnson over to help. Inside. Here's Podziemski. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Back to Horford. No good on the 3. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Atlanta Hawks. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Johnson's got 6.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint. And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Back to Podziemski. Lays it up off the glass.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Well, that's the thing about McCollum. He can absorb the contact and still complete the play.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. That one good for 2. Alexander Walker's got the lead up to 6 now for the Hawks.
And they repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Curry's shot is off. Atlanta leading by 6. Pass to Kuminga. Back to Alexander Walker. Offline with his 3. Here's the Warriors with the ball. Here's Curry. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Three-pointer. Curry with the defensive effort.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. How about the quickness on the drive from Curry? The moment he finds his opening, that guy is off to the races.
The Hawks again can't hit. And there's the call on Rizachet. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Curry. He's got 11. Shot from 16. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Curry's got 4 this quarter.
He has perfected his ability in the pick and roll. Curry going to work.
Outside Daniel. Back to Rizachet. Pass to Daniel. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. McCollum, no good. The Warriors trail. Curry looking it over. Curry gets inside and lays it in.
On the offensive end, Curry, both prolific and efficient.
Outside Daniel. McCollum right side. His fifth miss. Out 2 for 7 from the floor.
You challenge a player on a layup. That's what you want. Getting a stop without a foul. The defense wins that battle.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Hawks shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Look, a leader both on and off the floor. You can tell McCollum's teammates really look up to him.
Here's Spencer. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. Atlanta with the ball. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Alexander Walker. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Alexander Walker's got 6 points. To the inside. Spencer. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Here's Risache. Got it off in time. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hawks lead by 3. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Now, Alexander Walker to the middle. Looking for Kuminga. He gets it there. Hit by Kuminga. To the paint. Porzingis with the steal. Curry. That's good. He's got 17.
This is what separates Green from most bigs. A point forward who excels at passing.
McCollum outside. For the lead. And the layup good by Curry. Curry's got 19 points.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
The Hawks trailing. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Kuminga, no good.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, that's one he'd like to have back. Those are the opportunities you have to convert.
A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. And the Warriors with possession.
There's that fiery attitude of Butler showing up the defense.
Pass to Curry. A 3-ball. Curry making it look so easy.
Hey, if you leave a great shooter open, you deserve to get by.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Minutes gone in this third quarter now. The Hawks trail by 4. Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Okongwu. Back to Alexander Walker. Clock at 6. Okongwu down low. No good with the layup. Warriors leading by 4. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That is his first foul of the game. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Back to Horford. And finished off by Horford.
No chance to shut that one down. Horford's reach made that play unstoppable.
They get the rebound. And Okongwu slams it in.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, he's a true combo guard. McCollum is trusted to run this offense. Great pass.
The Hawks have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. A minute 50 left in the third quarter of the game. Butler gets a step. Rebound by the Hawks. The three from McCollum. Nailed from three-point land. McCollum's got 12.
Well, no doubt McCollum is dangerous from distance.
And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That's foul number 2 for him. They double-team Kerr. And the wide-open shot from Green. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the three of his own.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Golden State Warriors. Porzingis. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And given how tall Porzingis is, not many guys are going to block his shot, especially when he's this close.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Here's Curry with the three. The Hawks leading. Left side, Daniel. Okongwu with it. Butler covering. McCollum, no good. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101. But boy, is it working.
Back to Curry. Over in the corner, Porzingis. 6 to shoot. Over Kuminga. Porzingis can't hit. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
And that's just a risky play to make a heave like that. Not worth it.
Here's Curry with the three. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Oh, and that's a monster shot to close out the third. And the lead is theirs heading into the final quarter.
42.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. The Warriors leading. Down low. Here's Horford. And a dunk by Horford.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
And here's Daniels. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
Oh, I like the activity of Daniels there.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
Inside, and Kuminga gets it to go. Kuminga's got it all tied up now for Atlanta.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to happen.
Back to Daniels. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there, now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Back to Vincent. Pass to Landale. Now Vincent, guarded by Kerr. Shot clock at 5. Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
To the paint. Here's Green. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Now Hield. From deep. 3. Good.
What a gifted shooter. Hield is especially dangerous from the corner.
Curry. Missed on the 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Atlanta.
Well, you got to love their aggressiveness on the offensive glass. They have just refused to give up on any of the plays.
But making it a 2-possession game was what was important on that trip to the line.
Curry. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
And with a limitless jump shot, the elusive ball handling skills, Curry can get a bucket pretty much whenever he wants. Yeah, nothing too fancy, just getting the job done when they need to make every possession count.
Green, and he slams it down with a one-arm hammer.
And the experience helping Green on these possessions, welcoming the chance to sink a big shot.
Here's Curry. Down he goes for 3. There is just no way to tell who is going to pull this one out.
When you have this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swing.
There's a minute 34 left in the 4th quarter. That does not go.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though. And the second of 2 is good. That will put them up by 2.
And really, if not for the miss, they'd be sitting in a much better position.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. And he knows there's no room for mistakes. He wants everyone on the same page for the Hawks. Outside Daniels. Here's Johnson. Oh, what an assist. Leading him to the bucket.
Daniels using that vision.
Outside Curry. Now Green. It's stolen by Johnson. McCollum nails the jumper.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
It's Curry with the drive. Johnson with it. Now guarded by Porzingis. Porzingis comes with the double team. Here's Okongwu. Now Johnson. Green rips down the board. What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Daniels with the double team. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet. And he commits the intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and look for some misses.
And the first of two, no good. Heartbreaker. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick.
Now here's Curry. Butler fires. The three doesn't go. And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. This win